Hi, and welcome to your first week of boot camp. This week we're talking about formal academic language. The project of writing at the graduate level requires this special kind of language that's different from the way that we speak in conversation and also from the way that we preach or even write when we're at work. This kind of language is both a science and an art in that it has implicit and explicit rules that you do have to follow, but there is plenty of room for individual expression. Using this language well helps show your reader and maybe even yourself that you belong here in this academic space at Fuller. This is the language that you use to convey all of the nuances of whatever it is that you have to say. And it can actually help you express more in your writing than you ever thought that you could. So this week, boot camp is meant to help you improve your writing by giving you categories to think about as you write and edit. But not all of these categories are hard and fast rules that you have to follow 100% of the time. Remember that you are a unique writer, that you're a unique individual, and that your voice is going to develop as you continue on here at Fuller. But being critically aware of your writing habits, both the good ones and the bad ones, that's a skill that comes with time. So these suggestions that I'm giving you this week in boot camp are meant to help you find your own voice as you develop and grow into your vocation. So throughout the quarter, we'll talk more about how to identify and build and develop academic arguments. But for this week, you want to start to think about academic writing in terms of sustained and structured arguments. So to help us with this definition of academic writing, it might be helpful to think about some things that academic writing is not. So first, it's not a personal journal or diary in that most of it is not about you. It's also not like Twitter or Facebook or a personal blog, even if that online persona that you have uses a lot of critical thinking and relies on outside sources. And finally, maybe most confusingly for those of us in the School of Theology, academic writing is not like preaching. Even if you're in a biblical studies class, academic writing is not like the kind of writing that you might do for a Bible study when you're at church. So what I mean to say is that the sustained structures of academic writing use this formal language that we're exploring this week to support or demonstrate an argument in a logical way and at length. So over the course of a few sentences or a few pages, or eventually when you write your dissertation over the course of multiple chapters. So during this whole quarter, we'll talk about how to use the principles that we're discovering this week to really speak that language of academia.